Alright, so let me go ahead and show you guys what I was talking about earlier. So again, like we was talking about in the last workout, we went ahead and we went from being obese to doing like a bunch of like crunches and a bunch of sit-ups. I mean, like back when we were back during football season. When football season was over, then we came across like Johnny Chang and the six-pack abs, right? And so what we were doing is that we went from like a workout, we were doing like 300 crunches a day, just 300 crunches a day. And so I noticed that a lot of people when they have abs, or even the way that my abs are coming in, like I'm always trying to like tighten them, and I feel like as even you can see now, like there's only so much that I can tighten, and it gets to the point where like you just feel like I'm just popping out my rolls. So once I did all the cardio, once I did all the fat burning, I kept losing weight, and all I had was like those little blocks, not really much of abs coming through. I was wondering like what the hell's going on. But one thing I've been noticing is that with working out, we're doing like overload compounds, right? And then focusing on the eccentrics. Like, I guess like the way to put it, like in your bicep, like if you focus a lot like on the contraction, like you're gonna get a nice big bicep. You're gonna have like a nice big ball. But I noticed that focusing on the eccentric when you're going back down, if you focus on holding that, you know what I'm saying, from what I noticed in the development of my bicep is that it's also been able to take like a nice long form. So then as we've been posing down in the mirror and whatnot, again I'll get there, I'll flex up. I'm trying to make these abs pop out, trying to make them come through, and I'm just constantly trying to contract. I've been noticing that I've been seeing more definition when I'm not just contraction and squeezing through, but also when I'm like stretching up. So I notice that like if I elevate my chest and I stretch it out, it's almost like it stretches out the skin, the fat, and it shows that muscle on top. And so I'm guessing like, what if like it's not just all about genetics? You know what I'm saying? Like people say like, oh, depending if you have a 6-pack or if you have an 8-pack, it all depends on like your genetics and like what you're doing. Like, because you know what I'm talking about. Like there's people who have like 6-packs who have abs that are like kind of like little things just poking out, and then there's people who have like blocks. Talking about like turtle shell. So this workout, not only do we get the motion and the contraction, but then we really feel the pull on the eccentric. It feels like we're able to hold that eccentric and stretches out. So I'm hoping we do this. We just did this the other day. I'm hoping we keep doing this, and it'll really help us just go ahead and get our definition. But let me show you what we're talking about. Oh, goddamn. Oh, let me see if I can set myself up. Super tough, yo. Let me see. So I gotta lay down. Alright, here we go. Get this up. Alright, so we got the tension right there. Alright. So here we feel like we're at a fully like stretch position. So try to keep the weight right there. Focus on just nothing but contraction. As we're going back, just try not to be lazy. Hold the eccentric. I'm gonna go just a little bit further. Okay. I feel like this would be great if I could have like somebody spot me, just so I can get into a better position. I feel like get a better pull on it. Trying to move along with the rope. Like if this bowl could be more sort of like middle back, it would be great, but it's not the way this shit works. We're gonna figure this out. The second time doing this. First time we did it. Was barely able to get like 5 to 4 reps in. But this left us feeling sore as hell. We felt muscle sore them in places like we never felt before. That was a good sign. Let's get some more work. Alright. Let's do one more set. Just a little bit heavier.